This is the Lu Gao mansion. This is all about a man called Lu Gao. He was originally from China in the Guangdong province. His parents passed away when he was very, very little. The reason he came to Macau because there was a conflict in Guangdong in 1854. Locals from Guangdong to fought against the Qing government. So when he arrived in Macau, he was introduced to a famous and renowned family called the Xiu family. He went there to be a boy attendant. He was very smart and clever and good with the numbers. So that's why until he was 18 years old, he already taking care of the financial aspects of the Xiu family. So later, the master of the Xiu family, he kind of introduced and recommended him, Lu Gao, to establish the business on his own. So he really started by gaining the exclusive franchise of the Fantan, which is mainly deal with the gambling, and he made a first version. Most importantly, he became a middleman between the Chinese society and the Portuguese society. But then also, he started to expand his business abroad, to move to Hong Kong and also to move back to his hometown, Guangdong. However, the expanding was too quick and then too enormous. And then also it is said that he didn't have a very good relationship with the governors in Guangdong. So everything was going declined. So he killed himself in 1907. This house was built in 1889. It is originally designed to be a family house. The front facade has a golden ratio in terms of the width and the height to it, divided into 3 spaces. So in the middle one is recessed. So it's in terms of the function, it provides sun shading and also the wing shelter for the windows on the upper floors. In terms of the layout, it is a very traditional, typical Chinese design. That means you have 3 halls. So the front is for the entry, and then the second one is basically for the family gathering and the area you welcome the guests. And then the rear one is the very private area, worship area. The decoration is in this house. Some of them are Western influenced, but some of them are Chinese. Because the decoration, you can see there are Chinese writing as well. There are birds. But then in terms of the Western side, there are some flowers. There are some organic elements in it. And then the whole idea, if you see from the poems, the whole idea is for the house, for the family. So some of the poems are actually talking about the family, the intimacy between the families, the relationship with friends and families too. So as I mentioned, the family declined at some point, and then people moved away, and then the house conditions became very poor. But then in the year 2002, the government started to come in and began the restoration work, and then my grandmother moved out as well. Last person from the Lu family who moved out in the end. And then when I took her back in the year 2007, after the government finished the work, and then she came here, she said to me, it's just like the old days. It's just like the old days. I still have a kind of sentimental feelings every time I come back because it's family house.